this interaction into the real world by introducing to you a simple concept called the concept of circle. Okay. I want you to understand that this has to be thought about by you and slowly developed. The first C we always want to work on is, can you say it loud?
Communication.
Just 2 words remember regarding communication. If you want to be effective as an employee, if you want to grow in your career, just remember 2 words: loud and clear. Okay? What should be loud and clear? Your speech. What should be clear? Your speech and your thoughts. But 2 of these words which link themselves to effective communication, you must remember and practice. To whomever you speak, whatever you speak, for whatever purpose you may speak, just tell yourself, I'm going to be clear in my speech, in my pronunciations, and I'm going to be loud enough so that my confidence reaches the other person. I do not want to be a person where if somebody asks me, Mayur, will you be able to take up that responsibility? And I say, okay, sir, I can do it. Do you think this will sound confident?
No.
Absolutely not. What I need to do is, when somebody says, will you be able to take up that responsibility? I should say, yes sir, I will be able to take it. Or, sir, at this point of time, I'm not sure. But loud and clear must be the tone of your communication. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. And take this seriously, because these are the ingredients which will help you to rise in your career. I myself practice this, as you must have seen. So all I say is, be loud and clear. In what? Your speech. I'm just putting it here so that when you note it down, you will not forget. The next thing I want you to start developing is a sense of Can you read this?
Inspiration.
Okay, what is inspiration? Is the word that she spoke about. Motivation. Actually slightly different. Inspiration comes from within. Motivation comes from the outside. You watch a movie, you get inspired. Actually, you get motivated. The movie motivates you. What will inspire you, I tell you. Because inspiration stays with you. Motivation sometimes hits you and then walks away. When you do something good, it will inspire you. When every day you do something which you're happy about, I guarantee you, you will feel a sense of inspiration. Actions inspire. Words sometimes motivate. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes.
Every day, in your 8 hours of work, please try to do one small little thing or big little thing, that's your choice, that will make you feel from inside, I've done something. It could be regarding your work. Maybe you point out something interesting to your boss. Maybe you suggest something. Maybe you realize that I can become better. What you did as 10 things, you're doing 11 things today. You will feel a sense of inspiration. That inspiration also becomes a fuel for growth. Are you with me, friends?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. But you've got to work hard at it. I cannot tell you how you got to do something new in your job. I will speak for myself. I try to do something different in my work. I do that. You got to find out what you can do, something different or something better, so that you feel, yes, every day, believe me friends, it will be an inspiring day. Think about it. Can you read this word?
Respect.
Absolutely. Please remember, whatever would be your personal or negative things about people, leave it aside. Always look at the positives first, negatives later. Always try to look at the sunshine and not look at the dark shadows. It sounds like a movie dialogue, but it sounds philosophical, but it's sensible. Everyone has pluses and minuses. We all know that. The moment you concentrate on minuses, you start disrespecting the person. When you disrespect, the tone changes. Some people say, I shout, I get angry. In fact, many of us do. Honest to God. The moment you respect somebody, is it possible for you to get angry? You respect your dad, you can't just get angry. Even if you're angry, there's a way you put it up, because he's your father. Right? So develop your respect for your seniors. Develop and strengthen your respect for your colleagues. Look at the positives in them. Do they have negatives? Yes, they do. But don't focus on that more. Look at the positives because you are professionals. Personally, I don't say anything. That is your choice. You don't like your auntie or you don't like your uncle. I don't like my own auntie. Personal. For whatever she's done to my family, I wouldn't. But professionally, if we were to work together, I'll respect her for her strengths. Personally is a different thing. Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That is maturity. That is professional maturity. Keeping the negatives aside, working on your positives, that comes with respect. The moment you respect people, believe me, you will become polite. You can't be rude and respectful at the same time. Think about it. Am I making sense?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What is this?
Courage.
I've had enough of discussions on this with you, right? What is courage? Be fearless, the way you were when you stood up and sung your songs. Not even with 1% reluctance. Complete confidence you stood up. For me, courage and confidence are similar. Play of words. There could be slight difference. All I say is be fearless. Don't get scared. Only get scared of two things, which are? You got it. Because they will scare you. But no boss will ever do that. Hello, sir. You can't expect. And if you meet somebody, call me. I would love to deal with that. The point is this. We should be able to develop that strong courage to face even a growling boss. Clear? Have the courage, have the guts. The only thing that should affect you is if somebody is getting violent or physical, which doesn't happen in organizations, for sure. In this organization, no. But if somebody shouts at you, right? Somebody says, sit down! Feel bad for the person. Think he must have had a bad day with his wife. You smile, and then you say, thank God for 2 years. And if you are going to meet that bad boss that morning, clean your ears so that it goes very smoothly. Why I say that is because, why would you want to get affected and sit like this and all that? The boss will keep shouting. Point is, get still scared of only wild animals, not wild bosses. Can I go to the next one?
Yes, sir.
This is known to you, but I put it as part of the circle, right? Please do this all the time. This will always keep you happy. When you learn more and more, your excitement will know no bounds. Because you're learning something new. You'll be fresh in your mind. I would in fact say keep learning about life. Read some book. Read about Nelson Mandela, his life. Learn about other people's lives. How they led it. Today there are people who talk about the iPhone, the Apple computers, Steve Jobs is the name. Read about him. When you learn about other people who succeeded, even that is a learning. It brings a change in the way you think. In the morning, when I spoke about learning, the context was very professional about your work. Now I'm broadening it. I'm talking about learn about life. Read a little bit. It's fun. Not just the Fiji Sun and the Fiji Times. Read a book too. In fact, sometimes I say we must read even comics. It decreases stress. Can I conclude? Actually, it never concludes, it starts. Because the circle starts moving then. I finally say that, we must be the way we were here in the day. You know what we were actually? What we had, a lot of it. And you'll agree with me. Say it.
Yes, sir.
Wasn't it true? Did we have fun? At the end of the day, enthusiasm is that emotion which will always keep you alive, not stagnant. You'll have fun every day, it will be fun. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
You think it's possible for you to activate the circle?
Yes, sir.
Can you activate it? Can you start moving the circle? What I mean is, can you start working on the circle?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Happens. I lose control. Don't worry, I'm back. So to the dudes and the dudes, I want to say a warm thank you. It was lovely. I enjoyed myself.